Hi, I'm Sophie and welcome to my world. You know, the other day my good friends over at Tapeplanet sent me a few new products that they thought that might be interesting for me to check out. And I love seeing what's new out there. And you know, the thing about it is, as much as I go to the stores and as much as I go online, you know, I don't get to see everything. So it's really fun when somebody sends me something to check out. So I want to share it with you because maybe you've already seen it, but maybe you haven't, and maybe you want to start looking for it. Now, all of these products that I'm going to show you can be bought at Tapeplanet, my good friends there. And there's a link down below, so if you want to go check out what they've got, you can go right down below, click on the link, and boom, you're at Tapeplanet. Okay, so the first one I want to start out with is duct tape transparent. Now, this is like your normal, everyday, regular duct tape. It is 10 yards to the roll, which is about average. It's a little bit more expensive, not much more than your regular duct tape, and it rips nice and easily. What I love about this product is that it's got this very clear see-through kind of feel to it, so that when you fold it over onto itself, I don't know if you can see this, but it becomes almost like a plastic. And it's really cool. It's like a vinyl. It becomes like a vinyl. So I could see like making like a slicker out of this, or like a rain hat, even maybe rain boots. I love this. I love this. I have to say, I'm really excited about this product, and this is something that I personally am going to order some because it's really, 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 really cool. So that is duct tape transparent, and I would definitely give that a 4.5 because it's really, really awesome. The only thing that I would say against it is that when it rips, it's not ripping real super smooth. It has a little bit of a jaggedy edge. You can see that right there. It's got kind of a jaggedy edge to it. But other than that, I think it's an awesome, awesome product. Then I've got duct tape clear. Now, the duct tape clear, I got to tell you, I'm not as impressed with this. Now, there is 21 yards on a roll, which is a goodly amount. I'm just not quite sure exactly what you're supposed to use this for. And I know that that's crazy because I'm a crafter, and you would say, well, Sophie, you're supposed to use it for anything that you could do with crafting. And I can't even find the end here. So how good is that? But let me just show you. The thing that I'm not crazy about is, can you see the weave? The webbing in there. Now, I understand it's duct tape, and part of the thing about duct tape is that you have these threads within the fabric of the tape. But I don't know. It's not my favorite. Now, somebody else might think that's super, super cool. I mean, I like that it's clear. I like that it seals really well. Like all the duct tape, it's probably the best on the market for, you know, sealability. It's got a really, really good stick. So this is a really good product to work with. It's very strong. It's just, personally, I'm not crazy about the look of it. So I would give this, on my scale, a 3.5, just because, and it's really hard to find the end. So it's like whenever you use packing tape, you have to fold over the end. And as you can see, I didn't fold over the end here. So now I'm like trying to find it. It's not even worth the time to waste trying to find it, because I can tell you, it rips fine like regular duct tape, but it's just not, for my money, it's not what I would spend my money on. Now we've got Deco tape. Now this is kind of fun. This is more like a cellophane tape. It's not your normal Duct brand. What I do like about this tape, I will tell you, is that it's got a great cutter. You know, so many of the products that have their own self-built-in cutter like this are lousy. The cutter is horrible. You could like chew through it quicker than you can cut it on the little razor here. This is amazing. It's not too sharp, so you're not going to cut your fingers, but it cuts the tape really, really well. Now, this is a very thin tape, so understand that this is an embellishment tape. You're not going to be making an outfit out of this tape. You're not going to be making doll clothes out of this tape. This tape is really for embellishing. It's great for working with paper. It's great for cardboard, like embellishing cardboard. And yes, you can fold it onto itself, you know, and make like little mini things for dolls and stuff, but it's really, really much, much thinner. So I love this. I think this is great. I'm going to start looking for this product out in the market just because I think it's pretty dang fabulous. So this is called Deco tape, and it's just yet another in the Duct brand products. I really should be a spokesman for Duct brand, but they haven't called me yet. So anybody wants to tell them I'm here, let them know. Okay, the next one here is duct tape scents. Okay, so here's the deal. This is like, it's supposed to smell like whatever. Like in this case, it's supposed to smell like lemon. Here's the deal. It rips really well, works just like regular duct tape. It's solid. It has great tape abilities. As far as a scent, it's there, but it's very, very light. It's not what I would call a super fragrant tape. So if you're spending extra money to get the scent of it, I think you're going to be a little disappointed. If you can get it on sale and it's the regular price of duct tape, by all means, go for it. I mean, and the one good thing about it, the scent is nice. It's not overpowering. You know what I mean? It's not like, you know, like those. I love Smensels, but they are sometimes they're so stinky that they just make you kind of want to pass out. Well, this is not like that. And actually what I've learned is that the longer that you kind of let it breathe, the longer that you let it kind of be off the roll, the more aromatic it becomes. But if you're buying it because you think, wow, I'm going to have like, you know, I'm going to make a bouquet of flowers and it's all going to smell like lemons, I think you're going to be a little disappointed. So I would say that this is a good product to try out if you can get it and it's not too expensive. But because it behaves just like duct tape, but I wouldn't get too excited about the smell. I mean, if that's what you're buying it for, I'm afraid you might be slightly disappointed. I'd give it like a 3.5, 4 range. Okay, then I've got Chameleon Skinz. Now, if you check the links below, you're going to see me actually using Chameleon Skinz. Here's the thing with Chameleon Skinz. This is like a Scotch brand tape, meaning that it's thinner. It's not thick like duct tape, and it doesn't have a great stickability, meaning I wouldn't make a product out of this. Like I wouldn't make a bracelet. I wouldn't make a pair of shoes. However, I would put it on something. And if you look at my link down below, you're going to see me using it on a cup, which is super, super cool, because what happens with this is when it comes into contact with cold or it comes into contact with heat, it changes colors. So that's super, super cool. And it's a neat effect. However, as far as it being just a tape that you would build things with, so making it like a duct tape that you're going to build projects with, I would not rate it really highly for that. However, on the cool factor, I would give it a total thumbs up and give it a 5 because it does change colors, especially when you've got ice or heat, like hot water. Totally, totally, totally cool effect. Make sure you watch the video so you can see what I'm talking about. But as far as like a product to work as a duct tape and to make something out of it, I'm going to give it a 3.5. All right, then the last one I've got here is Duct Fabric. Now this is pretty darn cool. What they've done is they have taken fabric and put it on paper and given the fabric a sticky back. Now, be warned, you cannot rip this. You've got to use scissors. It doesn't work great with an X-Acto knife. You're gonna need scissors. So what that means is that you're gonna be cutting, you know, you can get pretty intricate with a pair of scissors, but you're not going to be able to do the super intricate things that you would be able to do with an X-Acto knife. Now the thing about this stuff though that I like is when you put it back to back, it becomes like a piece of fabric. And what I was able to do here is I made a little bag, and it's really just like a little fabric bag, and I was able to insert a pull here, and you can see it pulls just like a fabric bag would. So, and that's made out of tape, which is pretty cool because you can't do that with duct tape. Duct tape is a lot stiffer. This has a real smoothness to it, a real lightness to it. It's very airy. It's kind of, what I like about it is that when you cut with your scissors don't get gunked up, and that's because of the paper backing. It's easy to work with. The one drawback here, though, is you don't get very much. You only get 96 inches, which is not very many feet. So, you know, it's sort of expensive for what you get. But that being said, it's pretty darn cool, and I like this product. It's really neat. So I would give this a 4. because of the cost, but it's a cool product. The problem is you would need a lot of rolls of it to make anything really big. But you could make pillows out of this, you could make little blankets out of this, you could definitely make really fun doll clothes out of this. I mean, this is definitely taken duct tape to a new level. So just a reminder, if any of these products intrigue you and you can't find them locally, make sure you go to our friends at Tapeplanet.com because they've got them all. And for more comparisons and new products that are out there, come and check us out, Sophie-World.com.